What a WWE Monday Night Raw that was last night, guys. And today, this is going to be my WWE Monday Night Raw review from last night's show. So here we go. We kicked off WWE Monday Night Raw with the Beast Incarnate, the Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar. And of course, and with his client, Paul Heyman's with him. And of course, Paul Heyman says this: "Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman." And of course, and then Paul Heyman was talking about Samoa Joe on the microphone a lot, and talk about Samoa Joe and stuff. And then, of course, Samoa Joe comes out, and the next, Brock Lesnar and him goes face to face. And then, of course, Samoa Joe does a headbutt like that to Brock Lesnar. Then they all break loose, and then they all start having a brawl in the ring and stuff. And then Kurt called out the referee, securities to come out. But then Brock Lesnar and Samoa Joe, you know what they just do? They just beat the heck out of the securities and stuff. And then of course, Kurt Angle gets all the Raw rosters of the superstars to come out to split Samoa Joe and Brock Lesnar, and then they say, "Wait till the Great Balls of Fire," and what an epic beginning that was, guys. I really enjoy that part of the night. And now we have match number 1 of the night, and it is Aliyah Samson versus Dean Ambrose. And of course, before the match started, Aliyah Samson was in the ring. He was playing on his guitar like always, and he was singing about Dean Ambrose and stuff like that in the ring. And then of course, they have their match, and it was a pretty good match. And during the match, The Miz comes out, and then Dean Ambrose runs around the ring trying to go after The Miz, and The Miz grabs Dean Ambrose's leg, and then Samson does his finisher on Dean Ambrose for the 1, 2, 3, and then that's it. Aliyah Samson wins. And now we have match number 2 of the night, and it is Cedric Alexander versus Noam Dar, the Cruiserweight match. Now, guys, before the match started, here's what happened. Noam Dar comes out to make his entrance, and then he was on the cell phone talking to his girlfriend, Alicia Fox. And then Alicia Fox is like yelling at him and stuff like that. And then of course he says, I have to go, I have a match and stuff like that, he was telling her. And then of course she was on the phone during his match, and then she was saying like, Noam Dar, and stuff like that. And that was pretty funny. And then guess what? Cedric Alexander makes it be a quick win, and then for the 1, 2, 3, and that was it for the match. And now we have the Eaters of Worms, Bray Wyatt. He comes out, and then he starts to talk about Seth Rollins and stuff like that. Talks about Seth Rollins, and then of course, out comes Seth Rollins, and then he starts to talk to Bray Wyatt and stuff. And then of course, right after that, what Bray Wyatt does, he plays mind games with Seth Rollins. First, the thing goes on, that thing, and then guess what? Seth Rollins was looking for Bray Wyatt, and he kept going like, which that was pretty shocking. And then Bray Wyatt was on the Titantron talking to Seth Rollins, of course, back there, and then that's what happened, and that was it. And now we have match number 3 of the night, Apollo Cruz with Titus ONeil, and of course, who was in the barricades, one of the cruiserweights, Katira Tozawa. During the match, Titus ONeil was like telling Katira Tozawa to stand up and stuff, of course. And then Apollo Crews won. He did the power bomb and stuff like that to Callisto for the 1, 2, 3, and then Titus and ONeil, he brings Kazuya Toa into the ring and stuff to celebrate with Apollo Crews, and then they take a selfie like this, and that was pretty funny. And I really enjoyed that part too of the night. And now we have the Raw Women's Champion Alexa Bliss. She comes out and then she starts to talk about Nia Jax and stuff, and then Nia Jax interrupts her and stuff. Then she says about her title match and stuff, and Mickie James comes out with Dana Brooke. And then, of course, she says that she is a 6-time women's champion. And then, of course, out comes the return of Emma. She says Emma is back here on Raw, she says. Then Emma starts to talk and stuff. And then next, the legit boss, Sasha Banks, comes out, of course. Then she starts to talk and stuff to Alexa Bliss. And you know what she does to Alexa Bliss? She hits her in the head with the microphone like this on the head. And the next, all the 6 women starts to have a brawl and stuff in the ring. And then, of course, now we have match number 4 of the night. And it is Sasha Banks, Mickie James, Dana Brooks versus Emma, Nia Jax, and Alexa Bliss. And during the match, Alexa Bliss walked off on Nia Jax and Emma. And then Mickie James climbs on top of the turnbuckle. Then she dives off top on Nia Jax. And then Emma taps out to Sasha Banks' submission hold. And then that was it for the match. And that was it. And now we have match number 5 of the night. He got kids. Heath Slater and Rhino versus The Miz and a Bear. And this was pretty funny. I really enjoyed this match. During the match, The Miz thought it was Dean Ambrose as the Bear, and of course, he takes off he beats up the Bear first outside of the ring, and then next he pulls out the mask, and then it was a guy underneath that Bear costume, and then of course the Bear is outside the ring, and then the Miz was trying to go for a win by distraction with Maurice and stuff. Then the Bear pushes the Miz into Maurice, and then Maurice just leaves, and then you know what happens? The Bear was Dean Ambrose. And of course, Dean Ambrose showed up and took the Bear mask off. And then next, right after that, he does the dirty deeds to Heath Slater and The Miz too. And then Dean Ambrose puts The Miz on top of, here we go, Heath Slater for the 1, 2, 3, and here's the winner, Heath Slater and Rhino. And then Dean Ambrose put the Bear head on The Miz, and that was it for the match. And it was a pretty funny match. I really enjoyed. And now we have, this was no match, but it was supposed to be, and it is the Cruiserweights again. It was supposed to be Neville versus Rick Swann, but then all Neville just did was attack Rick Swann and just beat him up outside the ring and stuff, and also in the ring. And then next he does a submission hold to him and stuff. And then Neville grabs the microphone and then he says, "I need some respect," and stuff like that. He was saying, "I need respect," and stuff to all the fans and stuff. And then he was saying TJP, Rich Swann, and also that was it. He was saying also on the microphone and stuff like that. And now we have match number 6 of the night. And it is Luke Gallows and Colin Anderson versus Enzo Amore and Big Cass. And before the match started, Luke Gallows and Colin Anderson were talking on the microphone by laughing about Big Cass' attack on the Titantron and stuff, and then they were laughing and stuff about it. And then, of course, because they didn't make their entrance yet, because Big Cass was attacked again backstage, and then Enzo went to go check up on him, and then next they play Enzo Amore and Big Cass music again, and then you know what happens during that? They do then next Big Cass and Enzo comes out, and then they have their match. And I feel bad for Big Cass, who was like holding his head during the match and stuff. And then of course they lost because Enzo he got the club's finisher, the Magic Killer thing, for the 1, 2, 3, and then right after the end of the match, Big Show comes out. Well, it's the Big Show. He starts to come out and stuff, and then he just saves Enzo from Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, and then of course Big Show raises up Enzo's hand like this, and then Big Cass was like, "What?" Because I think he thought that he was with the Big Show during the match, and that's what happened. So then that was it for the match, guys. And now we have our main event, the 2 out of 3 falls. And it is for the Raw Tag Team Championship. This match was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. And also, here's what happened. Sheamus got the first fall on Jeff Hardy. Matt Hardy got the second fall on Sheamus. And it was a draw because the referee did the 10 count because Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy, Sheamus, and Cesaro were both outside of the ring. All the 4 of them were outside the ring, brawling and stuff outside the ring. And then Matt Hardy threw Sheamus into a turnbuckle post, and then that was it for the show. And Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy were on the ring like saying, come on, like that and stuff to Sheamus, Cesaro. And then Cesaro and Sheamus is on the entrance ramp going like that. So what a WWE Monday Night Raw that was last night, guys. So guys, once again, this was Matt's WWE Monday Night Raw review from last night's show. So guys, once again, please like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe. Peace out, guys. See ya.